Hey everybody, it is Corey, the Spice Master General, back with Select Savory Seasonings to talk about spice label shenanigans. Did you know that our government allows food manufacturers, spice manufacturers, anybody who actually puts a nutrition label onto a product, that if the serving size is small enough that they could put, for example, zero carbohydrates, zero sugars on the spice label or the food label because it's under a half a gram, or actually if it's under 1 gram, they'll put that little symbol that says less than 1 gram. So what happens many cases on seasoning labels, and this is what again got me into starting Select Savory Seasonings, is they will put down that the serving size is a quarter of a teaspoon. Now, if you've ever made ribs, pulled pork, burgers, even whatever it is you like to cook, have you ever put just a quarter teaspoon of something on your food? I'm willing to bet the answer is no. But most of these seasoning companies, they will put down that the serving size is a quarter teaspoon. And what that means is they can actually put down zero carbs and zero sugars. Let's take a look at it real quick. I went ahead and pulled up another company's seasoning label. I went through and I did crop it out so that you don't see who this is from. But this is off of a major seasoning company. And there we go. We got the quarter teaspoon serving size. We have a total of zero carbohydrates. But when you get down here to the ingredients list, salt is the first ingredient, but then sugar is the second ingredient, and spices, which you don't know what spices means. That could still be ingredients you really don't care for. Paprika, brown sugar is now the fifth ingredient on this list. So you have sugar and brown sugar on this ingredients list, and yet it still says there's zero carbohydrates per serving. Well, if you put a whole lot more than a quarter teaspoon on your food, like I know that I do, you're actually getting quite a bit more sugar than you realize if you're trying to cut out sugar and other things from your diet that just aren't healthy for you. So next time you go to the store to buy some seasonings, like I did, grab and look at the back of the containers. If it says quarter teaspoon, and in many cases, sugar is the first or second ingredient, plus you'll have other labels of sugar. So you may have brown sugar, maltodextrin, honey, a lot of the other names, and I've actually seen where it's sugar, brown sugar, honey. You got three different types of sugar right off the bat, but it'll still say zero total carbohydrates, or maybe less than one, because the serving size is a quarter teaspoon. Now let's take a quick look at our Memphis style barbecue rub. One of the things we do differently than most other seasoning companies is we will show you the serving size of a teaspoon. In most cases, you're going to use at least a teaspoon of product on your food. It may be even more than that, but this now gives you a realistic understanding of, okay, well, how many calories are in here? How much sugar, how much carbohydrates? And speaking of calories, let's go back to that other label real quick. This label shows 0 calories for a quarter teaspoon of this barbecue rub. Well, again, if you're putting a whole lot more than a quarter teaspoon on there and you're also counting calories, they're throwing you off greatly. So this is our Memphis style barbecue rub that we pull up here. As first of all, check out our ingredients list: paprika, onion, garlic, basil, yellow mustard, cayenne pepper, and black pepper. No fillers, no preservatives, no sugars, no junk, straight up seasonings and spices. So again, 1 teaspoon size, serving size, and in that 1 teaspoon, there are 7.4 calories, shows how much fat, total fat, saturated fat, trans fats. And then we'll get down here. It does show that total carbohydrates are 1. Now, those carbohydrates come from the natural ingredients that you're eating. Again, no sugars or anything like that. If you do count net carbs, there's a half a gram of fiber in there. Now, yes, it does show sugar of 0.3 grams. That's because these ingredients that we have up here, the paprika, onion, garlic, especially the onion and the garlic, well, those have sugars and carbs in them. That is just the nature of seasonings and spices. We always want to make sure that you understand, yes, there is a little bit of sugar in some of the seasonings and spices that we sell, but it's not because we put it in there. It's because it's a naturally occurring byproduct of what's in there. So all of our products are going to have 1 teaspoon serving size, no sugar in the ingredients of any kind, no funky names for sugar to make it look good. And we're going to show you exactly what is in all of our products. That way, you will always know that you're getting exactly what you pay for. And if Zoom would let me do what I want to do. So something to keep in mind every time that you are buying a barbecue rub, seasonings or spices, we're going to talk about seasoning salt also. That's another big offender, that sugar is the main ingredient in most seasoning salts, but we'll talk about that in another video. But when you go out and buy seasonings and spices, you're trying to lose weight, get healthy, and feel amazing. Take a look and first and foremost, check the serving size. If it's a quarter teaspoon and you see sugar on the ingredients list, your best bet is put it back on the shelf. Don't even touch it. You're going to get a whole lot more sugar than you realize, and it's not going to help you on your health journey. So again, here at Select Savor Seasonings, our goal is to provide you with fresh, gourmet, sugar-free, additive-free seasonings and spices so you can cook good, tasty food that's good for you so that you can lose weight, get healthy, and feel amazing. Check us out at selectsavory.com. Don't forget 10% off your order if you use coupon code YouTube. For watching our YouTube channel, we're going to reward you with a discount on our seasonings and spices. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.